www.patreon.com/finalstoppodcast. I mean, you know the deal at this point. There's about a bajillion hours of content over there. There's an ice bath series. We go paintballing. Or not paintballing. We go shooting real guns. I've cried, said slurs, everything in between. Tristan's maintained that same cat face where I don't know if he's happy to see me or waiting till I die so he can eat my forehead. But anyway, it's all going to be on the Patreon if it goes down. Tell a friend about the cast. Hey, welcome back to another episode of The Final Stop. I'm your host, Sir Skidmark. That real needs to do better. Daniel Bridge-gadd, live from the ever-glorious Mescal Manor, Mach 2. Over here on the other side of the country, it's the Vampire King himself, King Possum, Lord Meerkat, Tristan Boland.
Mushy mushy.
Out of all the mushy mushies, that was the mushiest. I've seen some real stiff ones where you really put your energy into it and you go mushy, you go mushy mushy. You're like the last
soggy mushy.
Yeah, you're like the last brothel on the end of an Asian horse street. You're just like, hey, if you're here, if you made it this far, mushy mushy.
Yeah, fucking Prescott strip club, dude. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, all the young girls at the front are hitting like hard fucking mushies, and Tristan's like, honey.
You look like the stripper you see outside smoking a cigarette.
Honey, if you have a Marlboro 100.
The one you take home, Andrew?
Yeah, speaking of, over here,
dude. What's up?
On the side table, it's the big man himself, the anti-Riz, Patrick Orianons, which is a good nickname that real needs to do better. Andrew Oriana.
I give back to the community, Tristan.
Oh, yeah? You support small business?
Yeah, support small businesses, loose businesses, you know, whatever business.
No, that's your own community. That's like if I go into a K-Momo and buy a Goofy hoodie, I'm supporting black business or whatever the fuck.
Dude, that'd be crazy if you got a lady off of Facebook Marketplace. That'd be bad. That's a bad look.
Isn't that done for?
Do they have those?
I thought that was done for. I thought that and casual encounters on Craigslist were debunked.
Are they not doing Facebook Marketplace anymore?
I don't think for pussy, no.
Wait, Google that.
I mean, I don't think they're ever
not gonna
selling
have that on my search
pussy.
history.
I think it was someone selling like fucking like the floor mat of their car for $45. I mean, like also comes with benefits, and then you text them about it.
Well, maybe
can be worn in.
There's swinger meetup groups on Facebook for sure, which is essentially Facebook Marketplace for watching your wife get railed by some other guy.
Yeah, except for like Facebook Marketplace is more of like a bazaar. Well, that's like a kind of like sleazy salesman type thing where he's just like, oh man, he fucked my wife and I didn't even get a new car. God damn it.
Well, that's the thing, dude. I forgot. I'm not gonna say who I was talking to, but they're telling me about a show here in Arizona where it's a nudist show where everyone's naked and you go on stage naked and do your jokes.
How have I never heard of this? When the fuck did this start happening?
Your body's not in play there.
Wait, so it's a group of fat niggas taking their clothes off?
Beautiful people.
Hold on. You think? Wait, now I'm offended. You think I can't hold my own naked as fuck in a room full of beautiful people?
No.
The audacity,
The amount of shit that would be on your ass cheeks if you were naked at a show.
You'd have to wear a diaper.
You'd have to wear a diaper. You have to be a KB diaper daddy.
The amount of shit that... Why are they throwing shit? I'm so confused
You'd be
on
like,
what this
Daniel,
whole show
why
is.
is your ass like 4 shades darker than the rest? Oh, no, that's duty.
Are you saying because I shit myself at the hotness of these men? Is it all gay dudes?
No, that you don't wipe. It's not all gay dudes. It's actually the person I was talking to was telling me about how it's a lot of bad bitches there because they're all nudists. So the being nude to them isn't
not
crazy.
Weird. Well, they are
crazy.
Crazy, but if everyone's crazy, no one's crazy. My theory holds through no matter what.
Is that like a
idiots.
cult thing?
No, apparently it's like it's a very, well, the thing a little bit because the dude that was telling me was like it's a very private show. Like it's like invite only for the audience and invite only for the comics.
Well, you're not barking for that.
No.
On the street, being like,
I got 2 free tickets. Just show me your titties.
We got a live peep show, and niggas are slinging like limp dick jokes. But in between that, live titties.
Sorry.
Yeah, apparently it's done at like some swingers
Sorry,
club.
I'm having to deal with this smartest girl I've ever met in my entire life. My girlfriend just dropped like almost a full thing of Xanax on the fucking floor, and my cats just went gung-ho at it. So I'm
Yeah, they also
concerned.
live in your house. They're also anxious as hell.
It's going on over it.
You dropped it all on Cody? Jesus Christ.
Oh, it's okay. It's not like Cody has the reflexes and the movement speed to pick up all of them. It's like trying to play jacks with a fucking 98-year-old.
But that's the last thing he needs is a good dosage of fucking Xanax.
I mean,
he doesn't
look,
need to be tripping out listening to fucking Smoke Perp. Just thinking about an ex he had.
Dude, look, I'm not one to talk because I got 12 Bud Lights perfectly autistically lined up on
Damn,
the counter.
I'm gonna go
I thought you
downstairs
were
and
making
smoke.
an offering.
I'm gonna go downstairs and smoke, and then come upstairs, and he's gonna have 2 styrofoam cups and a face tattoo, and I'm gonna be like, hey, pal, you broke up with her a long time ago. You got chill.
Dad, here's my SoundCloud link. Actually, it's on 800-pound Gorilla or whatever the hell.
Hey pal. That album's 6 years old. No need to harp on it.
Wait a minute. What are you doing with spillable? There's sidewaysers and uppers and downers all over that place. It's a goddamn RX pharmacy over there.
Yeah, can you scout are you scouting the floor? Okay, thank you. There's one unaccounted for? Well, that's not great.
Well, at least Tiny will be chill now.
Maybe to mellow Tiny the fuck.
Bro, give her little kitty Zans,
Yeah,
bro.
just give her a nip, dude. Just off to crush it up.
Yeah, that's a fun. Are you gonna start Googling what happens if a cat takes Xanax? Because
Bro, imagine if you crushed up a Xanax and put it on catnip, bro. That's a speedball.
Well,
right
I was gonna
there.
say dosage. Can you look up
a speedball? That's a kitty speedball right
Can
there.
you look
dude.
up what dosage of Xanax is lethal for felines? Because I'm sure in a smaller version they make it for them as well. I'm sure you can get your cat like I'm stressed out drugs, and they'll give them.
I mean, ketamine started as a like a not people drug.
Is that the horse tranquilizer? Is that what ketamine is?
Yeah.
So it would put horses down?
I mean, it chills out horses.
Oh, so it's not even like a drug for them. It's just like a hey, buddy, come calm
I mean,
down.
I think it's pretty tranquilizing. Gets people pretty good though.
Have you ever done ketamine?
Yeah, by accident.
Oh no, you were shooting for the stars and thought it was pure Colombian Bam Bam. Turns out it was not.
I was lied to.
I mean, at least that's the predicament you want to be in. That could have happened to you 30 years ago, and then like you accidentally do a line of smack.
Hey, they said Xanax for cats is chill. It'll cause sedation for up to 24
I mean,
hours.
did a cat write that? did a cat with a Xanax addiction write that?
Prodrugsforfelines.org or
Yeah,
whatever the fuck.
it's chill,
totally chill,
and you should also let him have 3 Pepsis a day, Mom. It's fine.
It's fine. Dino Nuggies for dinner every night is good
I
for
can
a
stay
growing
up
boy.
past 9 p.m., Mom. I'm a cat. Meow.
Yeah, here's the links to fucking school buses for felines subreddit. Is that what they call like the big Xanny bars, the school bus? Is school bus in Xanax terminology anywhere, or am I crazy?
I don't. I've never
Usually
heard
just
of
call
a
'em
school
bars.
bus.
A school?
Yeah.
Am I? Look up school bus in the Urban Dictionary. This is gonna be the blackest thing we've ever done on this show. Is just look up a fucking drug term.
be the whitest shit we've ever done.
And I'm right. No, of course
Yeah,
I'm right. Why
very
would I
true.
bring that up and be wrong?
That does
That's-
sound like some fake cop shit where you're just like, you guys smoking school bus back here? What's going on?
You guys trying to ride the school? Hey, you guys where I can hop
Yeah.
on the short bus?
Ah.
Thank you.
2 milligram yellow Xambar.
A bit.
Oh, that
yellow
makes
school
sense.
Bus. And then there's Hulks and there's,
Hulks, yeah.
I know way too much.
Those
about
I know
this shit.
about those, yeah.
Well, I had a dude, my right guard when I was at NAU died from an opioid overdose.
Shout out Mac.
Yeah, there's
Read
always
the autopsy report and the fucking the receipts on the checks to the drug dealer. That's how I know about these terms. I was like, eek, bro. Damn. All right.
Oh, is that how Mac Miller went out?
Yeah.
That's
Bad
Xanax.
Zans.
That shit'll fucking that'll put you
Bad
in a
Zans,
hole,
bad perks.
dude. That seems so cool to me at a point. When I was like 17, I was like, it seems so sick to just do.
ODing?
No, not ODing, but like just
That's how you made it sound.
when you have no life experience and all rappers are rapping about is just like fucking sluts and doing drugs. You're like, yeah,
I'll
dude,
tell you right now, I'm 25. That
Dude,
still
that's
sounds
like-
fucking cool.
It did. It's
that
crazy.
still sounds fucking cool.
It's crazy because like I've listened to their whole albums. That's like 2 of the songs. The rest of them is like being sad.
Well,
so
'cause that's
like,
the other side. You can't just fuck sluts and do drugs and it's all rainbows and sunshine.
honestly, it's probably just like not properly coming off of Molly well, and you're just like, I feel really fucking shitty. It's like, yeah, you're juicing all the serotonin out of your brain.
Yeah, that seemed to be really big at a point in time. Like black dudes were just popping beans like it was nothing. And you're like, when did this? We don't do powder like this. Well, I mean, okay, we've done powder like this, but heed the warning from the last time. We can't be bad. I feel like more black dudes are doing cocaine than ever. I don't
Wouldn't you
understand
trust?
it.
Wouldn't you trust crack, knowing that like a friend made it instead of Big Pharma?
Big Pharma dropped it off. Fuck are you talking about?
No, I mean like I'm talking about homegrown farm to table crack.
Oh, you mean
Small business crack.
oh, you
Small
mean
business crack. They sell it.
Crack.
They
No
sell it
GMO
at
crack.
Union. They sell it at Union Square on Saturdays next to the $3 mint iced tea. It's really good.
Ew. Crack has a distinct smell.
Dude, that would be funny if they had like a farmer's market for drug dealers where it's like this is all locally sourced. Nothing's been
They
stepped
do.
on.
It's called Silk Road. It's on Black. It's like on the Tor browser.
No, but like a physical manifestation of that.
Kind of. I mean, what do you think Skid Row's like? It's like I've learned that the drug dealers.
Yeah, but that's a seller's market right there. There's a lot of buyers, not a lot of sellers.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah, you being followed like Bieber if you're one of the sellers.
Yeah.
So walking, well, nah, they'd be
You're
all
selling
hunched
water
over.
to the thirsty, pal. It's not really hard.
Yeah.
Look like you just made noise and fucking Left 4 Dead 2. Got the
Yeah.
horde after your ass.
Hey.
Great game, by the way.
They said you down in Skid Row. Hey, bud, you'd be a fucking idiot not to sell all this crack. Get at him.
They're doing
Honestly,
like a Wolf of Wall Street thing. It's like how
if
many
you
people
come
do have
back here, with any amount of crack, you fucked up.
Yeah, you're dumb. This shit sells itself, dude. All you gotta do is give a little bit to the first guy.
Yeah, just on a perk pyramid scheme, dude.
Yeah.
I bring in 3 people. You gotta bring in 3 people.
Have you ever done any sort of opioid?
No,
Is Ritalin an opioid?
What?
no, it's
Is Ritalin an opioid?
no opioids.
I don't know.
Bring you down.
It's technically
it's a methamphetamine, if anything.
Oh,
Yeah,
Okay,
it's an amphetamine, not an opioid.
So what would
I've done painkillers with like my I got like one of my tooth pulled, and I had to.
Did you get cotton or codeine?
No, it was my wisdom teeth, and I think I got cotton.
Okay.
And dude, I remember I just like for one day I'm just like muscled through the first half of the day because I got 2 a day. So I muscled through the first half of the day, just like cheeked it or whatever, and then I waited till the second half of the day, and I just took 2, and boy oh boy, I was the
Now-
nicest I've ever been in Overwatch in my entire life. Like I was just messaging people, I'm just like, you know what, win or lose, we're having a great game, and I'm having a great day, so let's just bang it out, dude. Mom's
you
getting
say-
Chipotle, I have a glass of red wine. I feel like a mom. I feel like a stepmother right now.
Well, it gives you a warm feeling. And when you say you got 2 a day, does that mean that you didn't have access to said pill bottle and you were going to a dispensary 2 times a day?
No, he was going to a dispensary called Shannon.
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
You were just upstairs.
Shannon was the dispensary.
You came out like a
so-
monkey servant just with your hand down like that?
I'd be like, my mouth
They had a little
hurts.
pill tray on his door.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Tristan, show me your swallow. Lift your tongue.
Yeah, and then
Nah.
she didn't one day, and I had a good time.
I feel like I abused those for a second. When I tore my ACL the second time, they gave me a decent amount. And the first time that I got it, I ended up selling it for like $300. I didn't really take any of the pain pills. That's why I fucked up. That was horrible. Second time, I was all over them bitches. Yo, you know drugs work? Do you know that science is pretty accurate? And when they're like set out to do something, except for cure AIDS for some reason, they succeed 100%
No,
of the
they pretty
time.
much got it. They pretty much cured AIDS.
Here.
Yeah.
Here.
I mean,
Well, that's-
yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah, that seemed to be
God bless us,
It seemed to
dude.
be a real priority. They're like, I don't know. Where does that rank? That would have fucked shit up for real. If
How
everyone
many
was,
stars would have gone down by now?
if everyone was going down to fucking dude.
Yeah. School shooting wouldn't have been that big of an issue, dude.
Who do you think sells poppers?
You
What
think
type of
AIDS?
drug dealer you think that is?
How do those two things correlate? AIDS and school shootings. How do
hadn't-
those bridges connect?
if we hadn't figured out AIDS, a lot more energy would have been going into that first.
I follow this man's thought
Okay.
process. Hold on. Let this man.
Let him cook.
Let this man.
Yeah.
Let this man cook. Bro, we started
Yeah.
losing millions of like donor dollars from celebrities to AIDS, bro.
I'm really trying. I'm trying so hard to fucking.
Sorry, I'm in the big AIDS business.
I'm in big
feel-
AIDS. I'm in big AIDS, bro.
Yeah.
Do you think there was like that Mad Men scene where someone comes in and tries to convince them through charts and graphs that AIDS are bad for you, and they're like, no, they're not.
And then there's one guy that's clearly dying of AIDS. You're like, hold on, he's about to blow your mind. He does this. a lot.
HIV, it just works.
Is that the tagline for cigarettes they use?
Yeah.
It just works. Ew.
No, it's like it's cooked or some shit like that.
It's toasted.
Ooh.
It's toasted. Thank you.
That sounds
Yeah.
delicious. Toasted
No,
tobacco?
all of the customers are HIV positive if they have AIDS. No, they have AIDS. Our customers are toasted.
That's all marketing is, dude. Is just seeing who can come up with like the most bullshit idea and just believe behind it the absolute most. Which is why I've been getting into bro, over the last like 3.5 weeks. I even bought the video game. I've gotten so into WWE. It's insane. It's the best.
That
It's
makes
the
sense why
best.
you brought it up to me then the other day.
Multiple times. I talk to everyone about it now. It's just stand up. It's the exact same thing, same process. You're entertaining.
Same thing with drag shows.
Damn.
No.
Drag shows are
Drag
shows is WWE for gay people.
These are oiled
It
up
is.
I stand
men.
on
It
that.
is.
I stand
It
on that,
is.
bro.
These are
It
oiled
is.
up men with pre-wet hair going out there to do choreographed, sometimes improv, and they tuck their dicks into weird. Damn it! Maybe this is just a drag show.
It's drag
They
show,
tuck
bro.
their little
It's straight
tiny
drag,
steroid
dude.
penises into briefs, and they go around and they jump off top ropes for my pleasure. While I
But
yell,
yeah,
"Woohoo!"
but
with the song.
Daniel, I'm pretty sure Rey Mysterio has dropped one of those like fancy yas bitch leg kicks things where he just like drops on the floor like that.
They do.
Like-
It's called a fuck. I want to say a split. Like I'm trying to learn all the
Dude,
moves.
that would be the crossover I would like to see. Fucking RuPaul's fucking WWE Drag Race is like hitting
dude,
Bianca Sarakova with a frog splash.
Yeah.
It's a ladder death match, but on the top instead of a briefcase, it's just a better weave.
That actually wouldn't be bad.
Yeah,
because
on
you
the
guys-
ladder, it's on the top rope is just a briefcase filled with like a check for bottom surgery.
That actually might be an untapped market because the WWE's feeder program is called NXT, and the competition to the WWE is AEW. If AEW did like a RuPaul's Drag Race to AEW as their feeder, just like because the WWE has like Bravo shows and reality shit and podcasts. Get this bitch RuPaul or this nigga RuPaul, know the correct term, but get this motherfucker RuPaul out there on the stage and have him elbow drop someone. Have some nigga named Kyle who's 6'4" in a wig come out there and give the people's elbow to someone. Dude,
Oh,
I
dude.
The pronouns
I
elbow?
bet.
Yeah.
No, dude. Oh, yeah, that would be so cool. I like that.
I was like, wait. The pronouns elbow.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's just a
no.
chest slam because they don't know which way to go. It's good, but I like it because, bro, it's story building.
They do a gender swap of Stone Cold Steve Austin. It just comes out as her body, her choice, and she like crushes pomegranate juice on herself. Just like it's good for your yeast infections.
It's just a Vizzy, just cracking two
No,
Vizzies.
it's just two pill bottles of estrogen. You're like,
Yeah, just oat. It's just one is oat milk and one is matcha. She just crushes it. Just
It is.
Oh,
dude,
Stacy's here! Stacy's here!
and instead of the Undertaking coming out of a coffin, they come out of the closet. It's like, "Dong."
Yeah.
So the glass breaking on Stone Cold's intro, so strong sound, and she
Is that
starts running
the
out.
opening? Is that the opening piano to that one song that's like "And I Need You"? Da-na-na-na-na-na. That's her like. You just hear like, you just be like, and no one is gonna take this belt from me, you son of.
Bro, they got. Watch this. This girl's right up your alley, Tristan, and I think, Andrew, you'll like her too. Rey Mysterio's son right now is in this love triangle with this bad girl named Rhea Ripley, who they call Mommy. Pull her up. You'll understand why. And he's like in a relationship with her. She's out right now because she's hurt. This is Rey Mysterio's son. His name's Dom Mysterio. He gets with this other girl named Liv. She kisses
Wait, his
him.
name is Bob Mysterio?
Dom Mysterio. All right, look. So this is
this person?
yeah. Nah, go to like.
Wait,
go to like
so
a
are you
sex
saying
shop.
that you get? Are you? I don't know why they would call her mommy.
That's, dude. She's like goth hot.
That's
No,
not
she's
God.
not.
Oh,
no, it's
she's
not.
goth hot. I'm a fan. They call her mommy. She's bad. You don't like all the goth done up, but like go to like a
Damn.
That's
Yeah.
goth hot. That's goth hot. Neck up, goth hot. Neck down, fucking.
Well, no, she's
problem.
Bro,
in the
she
mind.
looks like. Do
jacked.
you know what? Go up one to where her head is shaved, and tell me she doesn't look like the villain from Kim Possible, right?
Yeah, a little bit. She looks like Shigo. Well, I like Shigo growing up. So anyway, Rey Mysterio's kid and her are like dating on screen. She's out. She's hurt right now. He gets into this love triangle with this girl named Liv. Type in Liv Wrestling, bro. She pulls up. Yeah, Liv Morgan, but
Oh, this is way more my type.
Heller.
This
Yeah.
is way more my type.
She pulls up and kisses this fool live on
my
stage.
God.
And they're most definitely going to scrap. There's going to be a whole girl fight. I'm solely invested. The storyline in this shit is great. The writing is solid. And then you get to go see fucking hot girls do backflips and thongs and shit in steel cages. Why would more niggas not watch this? It's fun.
I think honestly they're missing out if they put. They're definitely missing out. There will be a day where there'll be a trans diva, and I'm there for it, dude.
But where do they fight at, though, is the question. That's going to be a whole thing, and the WWE is the only people who can carry that storyline. The UFC
I'm
has
only
to make
going to watch it to watch them body the divas, dude. I want to see...
That's what I'm saying, because the UFC has to make a definitive stance. Any real competitive sports thing has to be like, you're a guy or a girl. The UFC can make that their year, or the WWE can make that their year storyline. Is Tori Tina in the Divas division, or is she going to prove to be a WWE superstar with that cock? Daniel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're at a Don't Tell show, right? Can't see who's in the back row.
Okay.
You get off stage, there's like someone who wants to talk to you. It's Triple H. Triple H pulls you aside.
Game? All right.
Yeah, the game. Triple H pulls you aside. I think he's like, with all the spine compression shit, I think he's 4'3". So
I'm looking down on him.
Yeah. So he grabs you by your knees and brings you aside, and he tells you, I have a plan for you in the WWE. We're going to make you a superstar in the next 5 years, but you will be the first transition superstar. You're going to be a trendsetter. You're going to be a global phenom, dude.
Okay.
We have everything set up for you. All you got to do is sign the check. Would you do it?
No.
Bigger than Hulkamania. Bigger than Hulkamania. Bigger than.
Do I have to actually get? Do I actually have to get surgery? And can I start?
And then you get The Rock's career afterwards.
Can I start as a girl though, so I can come, so I can like end with this?
No.
You
want to do a double transition? You
No,
fucking
not,
psycho.
I don't actually.
No.
I know you love trans people.
Triple H has a Freddy Krueger glove filled with estrogen on, and he says, "It starts right now. I got the syringes. I'm gonna poke you in the butt. We're about to do this. Are you game?"
I can't just be one of those like lazy trans who throws a wig on and is like, "You will call me Nancy." Like I can't be one of those.
Full trans.
Then,
you got to make a definitive mark, like you just said.
You gotta be legitimate.
Realistically, no. And to add to your story, they've tried this before. Look up Shinsuke Nakamura. Shinsuke.
Think I'm gonna get that?
Try it as hard as
That
you can.
spelling on the
Shinsuke Nakamura, WWE. They tried this because they're all characters. They made this very hetero Asian dude who came up early on.
Bro, this looks like a gay Steve Aoki, dude.
Yeah.
Steve Aoki.
Shinsuke Nakamura, dude, and he did nothing but like real feminine shit, like uberly feminine. They even made the whole thing was crazy. And in his early days, he was real masculine. So someone came to him and goes, "All right, we're gonna change your character," and he goes, "All right, that's cool. You're gonna be, we're not ready for a full gay superstar yet, but the closest thing to it." And he just
he's like the guy in what is it, like a Tekken, the one who has like the finger blades, who like walks around all sexy for some weird reason.
Yeah, dude, he has way
Bro,
too
he
much
looks
riz.
like he looks like the WWE version of Sam Smith.
Kind of, he does. His
bit.
shit was real, like flamboyant. I do think he got into a couple beefs with divas. They've tried it before. They've gotten real close to where it was like, why is Shinsuke talking shit to fucking this girl? And they were real close to being like, well, we could just call him. But to answer your question, I would do fucking anything. That's my fun. If I just make it an entertainment so hard, I'm doing side quests. That's my side quest, is to be just to do an episode, because they let celebrities.
You
want
to be a Pat McAfee?
Pat McAfee.
No, because that's
Logan Paul.
That's too much of a time commitment. I'd want to tour for stand up, but even Logan does. He competes. I would want to do like you see like Snoop Dogg. I just want to get clotheslined once, or just like choke slammed by just one time, just to be like, this is awesome. You just get fucked up.
So you want to do like a guest thing, like how Jackass did?
Yeah, where I have they make up a random beef just for the episode, and I'm like, "What's up, you fucking dork loser?" Because I can't cuss on TNT or whatever. Like, you dork loser.
No, didn't Booker T say the N-word to Hulk Hogan
Multiple
niggas
niggas have said the N-word. It's crazy.
Yeah, in like a middle of a live promo,
Roman
and he's
Reigns
just
said
like,
the N-word
"We're coming
maybe
after
4
you,
years ago.
N-word." Oh, okay.
Well, they've had whole N-word segments. Vince McMahon said nigga to Booker T as part of like the script of the episode. He's like, "You understand? My nigga." Like, kind of like, we had Rick do to me and I just stood there. That was a script. We do high level shit over here. We do nothing but high level stuff. It's insane.
Dude,
and then
I wish I'm on that episode of WWE. Just, hey, I'm in the writers' room. Be like, go script me an N-word, please. I gotta say it.
Someone was sitting there just like,
toss me one. It's just like, you're a grip, dude. You're not.
Yo, y'all got an
First
extra
off-
notepad?
You're the dude
First
handing
off-
him the chair. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
first off, this coffee's 20 minutes late. Third off, you've been saying the N-word all day. So the fact that you want to say it on TV, we don't have to go there. I know you want to go there. It's all you want to go, but we're not going there.
It's great, dude. I've been getting into it so hard. We can stop talking about it. What was your big thing? You said you had big news.
Oh, not like it's not crazy big news, but I mean it's cool. Every Friday and Saturday, I'm gonna be hosting the patio at the stand. That is my new little gig I got going on. So during the summers, I'm gonna be a little patio Tristan.
Congrats. That's sick. One thing I've heard from various people, you're not included, maybe, the patio is a very tough time.
I know it will be the monster that I claim.
Okay.
It will be. I will definitely. It's gonna be a little rough. It's gonna be a little rough for Ruski. Last set that I have done on the patio, like so far, it was on my birthday, and it was pretty all right. It wasn't too bad. It was like sometimes the audio is fucked up a little bit. It's like there's a little bit more shenanigans that goes on. During.
Because an underlying thing that people don't really think about is that because what time's the patio show at the stand?
I think like 7. I think like 7.
Okay, so that goes into my theory is that it's possibly the worst place to do stand-up because I'm assuming the chairs are pointed towards the glass wall.
Well, yeah, not only are they pointed towards the glass wall, but I'm not shitting on it. I love it, and it will be my baby, and I will make it mine and my own. But also at the same time, Irving Plaza is right down the street, and often there is a line if the band is popular, which most of the time they are if they're performing at Irving Plaza. So it snakes around past the stand-up show, and they don't really care about the stand-up show. So it's a bunch of people talking right behind the show, which is unnerving.
Well, because what I was trying to say is that people are watching the show mildly amused. They're having fun enough for a patio show. They're getting what they expect. But then just directly past the comic, they just see people in a very nice bar just having an absolute blast.
Well, no. Yeah, but no.
Probably get a nice little crowd work, something or two.
You definitely get a lot of good crowd work. Dude, I've seen Aaron Aaron Berg. He crushes the patio. There's a lot of crushers who come out there and do their stuff.
Is it the thing that they tell you that you like not to crowd work people that are just randomly walking by so they don't like attack you guys?
I mean, you could probably suss that out. If you see someone's having a bad day and you're just like, nice shoes, queef, they'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna.
Is this your second time doing stage? Should I not make fun of the schizo guy? You're like, I wouldn't. Should I call the guy in a wheelchair slow? You're like, what is going on here?
I don't know, because I've been told that before. Like you got told that too, not to do crowd work when you're at the outside venue with Anwar.
What did I do though? I rolled in and I said, what the fuck do you do for a living? And then I looked at the guy and I said, do it. I wish you would.
And they turned off your microphone.
Now, they said that was a technical malfunction.
Yeah.
They said that wasn't on me.
But while I was on a separate note, a funny thing I wanted to mention. Like, have you ever had to have, like, a interaction with someone who's older and doesn't understand technology?
Yes.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, like had to guide them through it. Like being in the hands of like you see someone's just like, can you help me out with this? And like an old person gives you their iPhone. You're like, what the fuck is even going on here? So that happened to me with Rich Voss. So I was down at this. Yeah, it was a weird interaction because I'm sitting down. It's like early in between shows. I'm waiting to do a later show, and I'm just the only person in the green room. So I'm smoking a joint, and Voss comes in. He's like, shit stinks in here. Smells like fucking shit. And I'm just like, oh, my bad, Voss. And like, you know, I was like standoffish a little bit. And then I see him just kind of with his little fucking stubby turtle fingers, like pressing his phone and shit. And I'm just like, I see him getting frustrated. Like I've seen that face on my mom before. So I'm just like, okay. And I kind of get up and I'm like, what are you trying to do, Voss? He's like, I'm just trying to post this to my Instagram. And he's trying to post like a Bill Maher clip onto his Instagram. He's like, I want my followers. Because if you haven't seen Voss's Instagram recently, it's hysterical.
No, it looks like he runs his own.
No, he does.
No, I know. Which I'm like, that guy runs his own Instagram. Like, you would just think that.
And then just for context too, Rich isn't a person that hides his emotions well. He wears them pretty cleanly on his sleeve.
Aside from being a comic, he's just 70.
He wears them on his sleeve, unlike the sleeves that his ripped Jewish lion photos that he's posting that they don't have. He's
Bro,
just...
him and Berg have been on a fucking tear with just like, fuck all of you idiots. Jews rule the world. Jews up, Israel by 10, baby. Here we go. Like,
dude, literally, it was so funny. Every time
doing the over/under.
Dude, every time I'm like hanging out with Berg right before he goes up, I'll be like, "All right, bud, have a good set." And I knuckle bump him. I'm like, "From the river to the sea, pal." And like pat him on the shoulder, and he's just like, "Oh yeah, that's how you feel." And I'm just like, "Nah, I'm just like making you upset because you care."
I wonder how. There's no, for the amount of Jewish comedians doing well. There seems to be a very small amount of uberly successful ones that are making a peep out of what's going on. They're just like, oh, what's going on over there? And, you know, there's just a couple guys disagreeing. Why? Why do you ask? Because they know if they come out and they're like, the blue machine will rule forever, 1,000 years. Like, that has to lose you some sort of follower base for sure, dude. You can't just come out and be like, rah, and then be like, so bookings, how are those going again? That has to take a little hit to your ship, huh?
Yeah, it was very funny, just like, because immediately it's like trying to post for Voss, because he doesn't have a social media team at all. I'm like, so I pick up his phone, immediately the text is like half the fucking page. I'm like, dude, just get like a magnifying glass. Like at this point, your phone is mostly just letters. And so I try to copy and paste it, and I'm like, oh, do you want me to share this to like your story? And he's like, I just want my followers to see it. And so I go and I take his phone, and he keeps trying to take it away from me and post it. He's like, look, it's not posting. Like, I'm going to get proven wrong. He's trying to post a link as a reel, like 3 times in a row. And he's like, see, it's fucking bullshit. And I'm like, dude, just give me the fucking phone. And so I do it, and I like set up everything. And it was so crazy just because I'm like, all day I've been listening to Opie and Anthony clips, just like hearing Voss like tear people down. And I'm like, man, I got a lot of respect for this guy. Now I'm just watching him like old man fumble through posting something relatively easy on his Instagram. I'm like, the fact that I was intimidated you in the slightest is beyond me now.
Dude, that's going to happen to all of us. You know that, right? It'll happen to us probably quicker and quicker as the technology advances. Unless you really give a fuck with keeping up with it, there's no way that we make it past like 50.
And I know you won't, because you've called keeping up with things gay.
Yeah, that's exactly. I have no interest in knowing. I'll be a boss when I'm 75.
Why do I need to keep up with stuff when they can catch up to me?
Yeah, no, that's I'm
all
just like,
the way back here.
Well, no, because it's just the older you get, it just looks creepy. When you're like 68, like, and you know how to use TikTok, it's like, what are you doing on there? Nothing.
That is
being successful.
Hopefully fishing. I would love to think fishing, but like mostly grooming children.
Yeah, I was gonna say, unless you're posting stand-up clips, what are you 68 being like? Have you seen this video of the dolphin? Get. There's too many children on there. Get your ass off the app, sir. There's no reason.
It is crazy watching. There's a whole generation of people just being like, I'm going live on TikTok. I'm 74, and I'm just gonna be shocked and startled for an hour and a half.
I follow like maybe 3 different old people hype houses because that's the world we live in now.
Old people, that's called a retirement home.
No, that's what it used to be called, Tristan. Now they have full fucking video. It's
now,
a hype house.
Now, that's what it used to be called, Tristan, but now it's sponsored by Prime. So why don't you take a back seat and let me cash these checks?
Oh, dude, talking about Prime, I just found out that the Prime's into the vape game now.
That seems counterproductive.
Prime's into the vape game now, dude. It's not a good vape. Dude, I got a bloody nose from it. It was not good.
You got the
What?
Prime vape?
Yeah, I got the Prime vape because it was the closest.
What was the flavor? Microplastics? I don't know how.
Spearmint, dude. The spearmint, bro. But like the thing is the packaging comes in like it's a Prime bottle. Like it's a Prime bottle. So like the
You're
little
such
rubber
a
stopper.
sucker. You're such a
It's
sucker.
a bottle cap.
Sim.
It's shaped as it's shaped the same as a Prime bottle.
Such
Go
a
ahead,
fucking...
say it's so cool. Say
No,
it's so cool.
it sucks so much ass. That thing
Dude.
is a fucking teeth melter, dude.
Put a fucking sandwich-shaped gun in your mouth, you idiot.
What a fucking sandwich.
That thing is an absolute teeth melter, dude.
I've never tasted a single prime in my life. Almost out of principle at this point. I don't like the thought of like a little 12-year-old kid with a runny nose being like, "Mom, did you get the popsicle prime? I need to excel in Fort." Ugh. At least Gatorade, because it's all the same bullshit. At least Gatorade was marketed to like, get off your ass, go run and sweat, nigga, replenish with Gatorade, bitch ass. And the Prime's like, this fuels you so you can sit on your fucking gaming PC. And
so
like,
you can like my videos.
Yeah,
Like,
I hate this, dude.
Nah, it was not good. I got 2 bloody noses off that thing. I had it for 3 days.
how'd you
Not
get
good.
bloody? That's insane.
Yeah, I'm for sure dying.
Kids on fucking.
I'm for sure dying. Like you ever have the feeling where it's like this shouldn't be happening this consistently? I'm dying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I found out that I can't eat pizza late anymore. I just recently found that out. Too greasy. It fucks up my whole morning.
Why are you living life like a 46-year-old man?
I did it. I don't get it. Like, I ate pizza 2 nights. 2 nights last week. I ate pizza at like 2 a.m. coming home from a show. Barfed at 5 a.m. every single time.
Yeah, I don't even know if that's like old man shit. Why are you throwing up so? Who throws up from pizza? Who's 25
No, it's
and
just
is like,
it's just
gets the
eating
meat
like
sweats?
a slice or two of pizza and then immediately going to bed. My body isn't like, yo, I love this fuel. I need it for
dude,
dreams.
Same, bro.
Dude.
I don't throw up. I get the other one. I absolutely shit water.
Oh, you're horrible in the morning. You're the worst morning person, even
I
if you get the
shit
best
water.
hours of sleep. I'm the only. Oh my god, I hate the fact that this is who I'm having to do. There's gonna be a time where we're on the road somewhere and dealing with you two assholes on like a 3 or 4 day road trip, going from state to state, getting you up in the morning is gonna be the fucking worst.
Hey, buddy, that's in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month.
Oh, I'm gonna be pissed.
It's in a month, pal.
Andrew, get up. Andrew, you just fart. Andrew, get up.
No, if there's a farter in this crew that's traveling across the country, it is you, my friend.
Yeah,
Let's
you're
make
definitely-
this
It
a
is
very clear
you,
cut
my
rule
friend.
right
You're
now.
gonna be the absolute nightmare of this
There
road
is
trip.
zero farting in the car on the road trip. There's not even, if you even look at a frijole in the car.
You
on the road
are
trip.
gonna be a fucking nightmare, and it's gonna. You know what's the funniest part is that there's gonna be 2 of us in the car. Someone is going to fart and then try to find a way to blame it on me, and then once you have exhausted your options, you're gonna be like, man, I think it's just the manure around us.
Well, let me
We're
ask
just in
you
the
something.
countryside.
Let me ask you something, sir. Do you know where the most cows are kept? In the middle of the country that we're driving through.
Yeah,
it's
I
gonna
know.
Be a smelly time.
I've already seen through your fart smoke screen of an excuse.
Yeah, also, at the same time, when you're surrounded by goddamn nothing, you can't think of just being like, oh, you know, all the cows come from 4 miles just to shit at fucking milepost 413 to blame it on you. It's like, no, you're dumb.
Dude,
No,
I'm
not saying that. I'm saying that Daniel's going to find some bullshit excuse.
No,
And I know
I'm
he
on
will,
your.
'cause that's
I know.
all
I'm
he
already.
does. That's all
I'm
he
already,
does.
Andrew, I'm future proofing all of his excuses. I'm trying to give you perfect ways to parry and
It's
rebuttal.
the cows. Oh, sorry. Let me switch to the outside air. I've been using inside recycled air.
Yeah.
I left a sandwich in my bag.
You left a sandwich in your stomach, and now it's turned into farts, dumbass. That's how it works.
Yeah, and then the last one was just like, it was a little one. Come on, that one slipped out. And then you're like, all right, that's
I
the
can't even
fucking
imagine he
line.
would have the common courtesy. I can't even imagine, Daniel, that you'd have the common courtesy to play it off as it wasn't you, because I imagine you would immediately, if you were driving, lock the
Blame it
windows
on
and
me.
Just start laughing. Just
Yeah.
start laughing.
No, you and Matt do the same thing when it comes to farts. You and Matt are the most egregious fart facades that we have in our friend groups.
I don't do it that often, but when I do, it's
Fraudulent flatulence.
Fraudulent flatulence, dude.
It's an issue.
Dude, I remember when we still had Brody, every time you would fart, you'd be like, Brody, what the fuck's your problem?
Okay, no.
And we didn't know Brody that well to know that Brody.
It was him.
It was not him.
Every
because I know you.
fucking time.
I know you
Oh
better
my-
now.
It
that
is-
it's
it is-
100% you.
Also, it is sometimes, most of the time, Brody. Brody does.
Brody, dude. He's been doing this shit my fucking whole life. He is every friend that I've ever met convinced that I shit my pants constantly, which I can because I have horrible IBS, but I don't because I'm a human being and I have respect for their humans.
I know you're gonna just absolutely gas chamber the CRV on the drive to New York.
My fear with that is, and the reason I won't is because we're both competitive, and then
I will out-fart you.
Now I will not play battle shits across America with you. I refuse. That's not what we're doing. That becomes the whole thing. Listen to what this little fucking psycho said
It's gonna eat
yesterday.
the interior of your car.
Yeah,
like by the time you get to New York, it's gonna look like you left your windows down in a sandstorm. It's just everything's gonna be beat the fuck up.
Oh, before we bring that up, talking about Matt and farts. Have I ever told you what he did to Peter and I?
No.
At fucking Do Better?
This guy has never actually once sat in on our podcast, but has made 7,000 hours worth of content. What did this farty, bald-headed nigga do? Go ahead.
It was so fucking... I was so mad at this motherfucker. Bro, so it's Peter and I are hanging out at Do Better, and Matt comes in with a chick that he's seeing at the time. He walks up, he says, "What's up?" and then immediately darts away. Within like 30 seconds of him dipping out, just the most egregious fart smell emerges, and we're like, "Dude, did you fart?" Peter's like, "Nah, man, it wasn't me." "Did you fart?" I was like, "No, it wasn't me." And then we look up, we're like, "Who the fuck farted?" And we look up, and Matt's just staring at us, just fucking, eagle-eyeing us, knowing that we were about to find out.
In public full of ladies?
In public, in front of his lady. And then we're like, "Matt, did you just fucking fart?" And he's like, "No." And then you could tell Matt's lying by the way he looks at you, because Tristan, he'll look at you like this. "No."
That's why I can't hang out with you niggas.
And then we're like, "Matt, you just fucking cropped us in us and dipped out." And he came back over to us. He's like, "Hey man, I didn't want to fart in front of my lady." And I was like, "So you just farted on us?" And in that sentence that we're calling him out on farting on us, he farts again. And I'm like,
"You
Matt,
can't stop farting."
Yeah, Matt, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you, dude.
Just let him fart.
No, because I would if they didn't smell terrible. They smell atrocious. Matt farts like a goddamn ox.
Yeah, Haley's farts are pretty bad too. I don't know, like she'll fart and it'll be like, "Have you been eating like egg salad for 3 years straight?"
Does she hit you with like a joke fart where like she'll set it up and be like, "Hey Tristan, what's that?" You know?
Well, she'll set me up with some of the loud ones where she'll be like, "Babe," and I'll be doing something, I'm like, "What?" And she'll be like, and I'll be like, "Oh, that's funny."
Oh my God, I legitimately wouldn't have married my wife if that was the case. That's crazy.
No, that's fucking hilarious.
You guys live in a world where like farts that aren't your own are so much more prevalent.
That's
Bro,
so funny.
The niggas I hang out with, we don't fart in front of each other like that, except for Brody, and I get so mad. And I don't like my lady doesn't fart in front of me. That's
she
insane.
farted in Tiny's face
psycho.
the other day, and it was really funny.
And then you gotta like get bricked up. That's
No. Because you can't double standard your way out of this. You made a whole reel about how you farted into your cat's feeder and left it as a ringtone for your cat.
I am a man.
In front of Taylor.
I am a man.
Nah, that's a double standard and a half.
You know nothing about nothing.
That's a double standard and a half.
You fart in front of your fist, and that's the closest you can get to that conversation.
Dude,
and my fist thinks it's fucking hilarious.
It goes like,
No, it'd literally be like, "Stop it, he fucks me so long every night. I can't take it in my palm."
Yeah, you hear that, ladies? I fuck my hand long, dude.
No, dude, no one
do
can
long
hear about you
strokes
pulling
on
your little
this
fucking
bitch.
pud.
Long strokes on that, dude.
No, you know
I
this
hit my
little-
head with some
Do you know this
mean
little fucking
yo,
psycho
I'm
said?
hitting back shots on my wrist right now.
No, you know this little fucking
No,
psycho
we're not
said?
bringing
Fuck
that up.
yeah, we are.
No, we're
What's
not
going
bringing that
on?
up.
So
No.
we were talking about driving to New York, and this dude comes up to me. We're in the back of Devils after having like 2 Viking-sized things at Dos Equis, and this guy goes up and he's like, "Dude, have you thought about what we're taking with us to New York?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" And because he was going through, like, he's always like, "I don't have that much shit. I don't have that much shit." And he made a joke about bringing his gun. And I was like, "Wait, are you not bringing your gun?" He's like, "No, I'm leaving it at the house." I'm like, "Why did you buy a gun?" Anyway, that's besides the point. And then he goes, "Well, what are we bringing with?" And I go, "What?" He goes, "As far..."
No, I said, what are you bringing?
Yeah, he
with?
goes, "We got to bring some heat with us." I'm like, "What?" He goes, "Dude, we're going to be in like sketchy areas." I go, "Where do you think we're going, nigga? We're not driving through the hood in every location."
Well, the thing, that's what you said. That was originally your point, is that we have to get a pistol for the road trip because it's going to be dangerous.
No, I couldn't sell it to my wife if it was just for the road trip. That sounds like we're going to kill a man across state lines. I could.
Do you think
why
Taylor
would
would hold
you-
on my?
why-
Do you
that
think
is
Taylor would hold on to my gun?
Why, dude? You tried going to any legitimate gun vendor in the United States and being like, "What are you doing with this gun, man?" You're like, "I'm getting out of town." You're like,
I'm
no,
leaving
okay,
now.
that's-
Well, that's why you lie. You lie. You don't tell them the
Yeah.
truth.
I'm
You tell them, hey,
crossing
your
sta-
3 teeth look great. They're all white. Now pass me the pistol so I can
Yeah.
fuck up some homeless guy in the middle of
Yeah.
Cincinnati.
Yeah, let me go. I got retribution in my blood, and I really just want to go to state parks and just, talk to God a little bit.
I want to talk to God and kill a pheasant, dude.
Yeah, dude, I'm just outside at an open mic. Now I'm like, I don't know. Do I need a Colt to fucking drive across? Do I need to invest in a Smith & Wesson? Maybe
And
a
then I realized that the fart wars would be too egregious between the two of us.
Oh,
and
I'd
then
pull it out.
It would be
gun
someone
would get pulled
would-
out within
someone would pull the gun.
first 48 hours. A gun's getting pulled out.
You would
And then
let
that's
us-
when you guys reveal you have another person has a gun, and then you guys are just in a standoff the entire rest of the way.
You had a gun the whole time. I have a third gun that you also didn't know about. It's like, you brought a backup gun? I
It's
wasn't
in
gonna...
my ass and it's pointing at your balls.
Oh yeah? Well, I've rigged the CRV to explode. So
Oh, I tried to do some loose joke on stage because I ran out of planned material, and I was like, me and my fat buddy are driving across the country, and I just thought it would be funny to ponder if everything went bad and we ran out of gas in the middle of Ohio. Who eats who first? The guy with more sustenance, or the guy who needs sustenance
hungrier?
more? Yeah.
The hungrier,
Like, who
the
eats who
hungrier.
first, bro? Man, I was like, because you're not getting a lot of shit off me, but you might get hungrier
I'm
first.
probably killing you just to get rid of you
But
at
if I
that
put
point.
but if I put you down and freeze you correctly, that's 3 winters at least.
How are you freezing me? We're in the middle of West Texas.
Dude, you think you're not getting chopped up before West Texas?
yeah. Why
We're
do you
in
think
northern
I'm
New
bringing
Mexico.
the cooler? Why do you think I'm bringing the cooler? I've got fresh ice just in case on this thing. There's nothing in here.
I've got fresh ice. Yeah, it didn't go very well, but I thought it was funny to be like, who goes first, the fat guy or the lean dude? Probably me. I would get eaten, but you'd have to catch me though. You get real hungry, but I'm too trusting. I go
Yeah,
to
but
sleep.
like we said, I'm in the middle of the country. I got help. There's other people that are looking to catch you.
True.
Man, I would love to run into like some middle of the country racism that I've never experienced, where I just like go like, can I get this,
if
this,
you
and
don't
that?
if you don't think our tour exclusively goes through sundown states, you're out of your mind.
Here, let's pull it up on the screen. I don't actually think it does. I think it goes through more like the very tip of
Yeah,
New
because
Mexico,
Google's ran by
the
liberals.
tip of Texas, and then we go through.
Sundown county. I'm just gonna look up sundown counties across California.
What does sundown
California.
counties mean?
Sundown towns are historically, where it's pretty fucking well known. Don't be black and have the moon be out there.
Yeah, sundown counties is like where like black people are able to just get absolutely just attacked.
Yeah,
after,
like, no, there's
after
horrors-
the sun goes down.
There's horror stories.
that's
of,
no
like,
good.
people. There's horror stories like people driving through and they miscalculate how much gas they have, and they have to stop at a fucking gas station that's in a place that they should not be stopping, and it gets bad pretty fucking fast.
A bunch of good old boys turn out to be very bad old boys.
The good news is Andrew looks passably white. If he throws a hood on, just kind of hides the curls a little bit, or you can tell guys you're Italian.
They're not welcomed either.
It's closer though. It's at least like
It's a
you could,
sellable.
You
It's a
could sell
sellable
that.
asset.
You could sell that. Our food's good. Leaving me alone or whatever.
Listen, I hate this guy too. Okay?
No, I'm saying if we got caught,
If like races had to be traded like stocks, I'm the S&P 500.
You're pretty
I'm
close.
not the Nasdaq, but I'm pretty fucking good. I'm close enough to it. It's
Yeah.
a money maker. You're a penny
Yeah.
stock.
Yeah.
You're a penny stock.
Listen, nothing you're going to say to this guy isn't something I already screamed at him when the Knicks lost. So,
Yeah, you're like exchange rate for American white currency is pretty 1-to-1.
I'm a
It's like,
Canadian dollar.
I am an African tribe, third party country where they're like, I could buy your whole nation with my pillowcase right now.
and I am a sort of Gandalf the White who can guide you through these dark passages.
You just have a big stick.
I come
You're
in
like,
with a Kia Soul with an iPhone light. Just
this way, colors.
They stopped letting us have torches. We have to use our iPhones now.
I kind of have a problem with the whole tiki torch. How do you think we're gonna see in this cave, dumbass? Get on the horse,
I'm allergic to synthetic blends. We got to get better sheets.
dude. I had at my job.
Dude, could you imagine just fucking like
Quickly, lay down the cocoa butter oil slick.
like millennial Klans members where it's like everything affects them, but like they still want to hate everyone. It's like, I can't use that. That kind of fabric gives me a rash.
Well, okay. Speaking of kind of up that alley,
Are we using dryer sheets or balls? Because dryer balls are reusable.
Did you use a Bounty or did you use Tide? Because I can't use one or the other.
None of that.
One's a lot more starchy.
Bullshit. Yeah.
One's a lot more starchy.
At my regular job, it's like account management, so I put people to work. We sent this Mexican bro to work in this warehouse, and I mean like real, like slowpoke from Looney Tunes, like type Mexican bro. Just, oh yeah, bro, for sure. Like you could just tell, you're like, this motherfucker work hard. He's gonna go get the job done. Hell yeah. And it's
he doesn't have papers. He probably has a family.
Oh, dude, it said I'm American in green crayon. We sent him in, didn't matter. And this guy came back 2 days in and goes, yeah, bro, my the micro glass with my allergies, I couldn't do it. I go, that sentence doesn't even make sense coming from you, Juan. You should be embarrassed. That I was like, you got benefits and you're coming to me for allergies? That'd be like if I came to someone and was like, I don't know, I'm feeling fucking.
Hey guys, I know you guys brought me fried chicken and watermelon for the company function. Not really feeling it. I'm allergic to gluten and I'm allergic to watermelon.
I've gone
Sorry,
vegan.
I'm just thinking about in my head like a Klan meeting on Zoom. That's just really funny to me.
We lost Tim.
Yeah, Patrick, your
Tim,
screen's off.
Tim, you're muted. Tim, you're muted.
It's just a guy.
Just like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me tell you about those.
That'd actually be pretty funny, like a little skit.
I told him he needs to get Google Fiber or Verizon Vios. Yeah. He needs to improve his internet signal if we're gonna get this hatred across the airwaves.
He's doing stuff that like you don't even know.
I know we don't trust the government and their 5G propaganda, but who do we hate
that
more?
Would be
5G or the minorities?
Well, the 5Gs or 1Js? Let me tell you that.
That would be funny if the screen was muted and he was just doing stuff that like.
No, come on, give him that.
I did. That would be funny if the screen was muted and he was just like doing shit that like couldn't possibly be racism. He's just doing the AC/DC like little kick across the screen. You're just like, what is he?
You know
how could this be about chocolate?
It just
people?
cuts in and you just say the N-word over and over and over again.
You know how like guys get caught on like Zoom calls when they first started like popping off? Like they would stand up and they're only in their boxers and their dicks out, like that kind of shit. Imagine that happens with a Klan member, but like he thinks his camera off and he's like, you can come on in now, babe. And it's just a black woman and his black family.
Yeah.
And he's like,
no, I'm just working.
Yo!
I'm just at work. I'm doing work. Are you good?
Takes his robe off. There's a Wu-Tang shirt underneath.
Yeah. Yeah. Babe, can I get cheese on my grits? Babe, thank you.
Tell me you didn't watch the next episode of Power without me.
Yeah.
Just watching hella black episodes.
Watching Empire? Damn it, I told you to wait.
That's even chocolate.
Yeah. No, the candied yams are in the oven. Love you. Love you, Boothang.
Babe, did you watch the Terrence Howard episode of Rogan yet? I told you to say that shit. He starts talking all black. You're like, who is this guy?
Sorry, my wife is
These
Medea.
trifling assholes over here on this street, on this Zoom call.
Trifling is great, dude. I'm gonna start using that in like a business term. Like, unfortunately, we had to let Ross go today. I'm like, that's trifling.
It would be funny if they.
That's how I felt with the apartment thing. Is like, we haven't received your. Y'all trifling with me right now, bro.
Dude, that
trifling ass over there, bro.
That would be funny if they came out of like a Ku Klux Klan meeting with like the diplomacy of like a Supreme Court, just being like, all right, we have a motion to kick the black guy out of our neighborhood, and just being like, all right, our motion is approved. And then they like smack a little gavel.
Dude, well, they literally could have. Oh, this is, I guess, fun in the final stop lore, and then we'll get out of here because we're almost around time. Me and Andrew got our apartment set up, and we're leaving to go to New York on July 12th. So we're wrapping up this era of the we're virtual fucking.
We're spending 4th of July with true Americans that hate communism before we leave, and then we have to go into the most liberal part of the country.
Yeah, dude, packing guns and shit illegally, driving all the way to the fucking. Actually, it's.
Please don't. Allegedly, can you just not shoot yourself legally in the foot before you get here?
Allegedly, I won't use my AR-15 to shoot myself in the court of law.
Yeah.
My bad, guys.
Yeah,
it will not be leaving the county of Goodyear. It will not.
But we are. We're closing out. We're real close to the end of this. And the cool part is the property management place. The people that were. It's like real mom and pop. Jews, baby.
Oh, that was the most funny phone call that I had to not laugh during.
Dude's name's Neil, huge beard, receding hairline, talks exactly how you think, and just do your Jewish voice because it's a little bit. Mine's more like auntie. Do yours. Do like a guy who's tired.
Well, I'm just asking, like, is it a sort of thing where, like, you're gonna come in and bring all your friends, or is it, are you, let me just ask you this, is your homies coming into town? I'm just wondering, I need to...
Literally asked that question.
We're not the partying types, are we? We don't party. I'm like,
We're not gonna be bringing our friends over, are we?
yeah, dude.
We're not gonna be bringing our friends, playing riff-raff music?
Because
Are we gonna be doing that?
everyone in the building goes to sleep at around like 7, 8 o'clock at night.
Yeah, no, like literally, they're not available from sundown on Friday to sundown on Saturday because they're observing. They have one.
Dude,
boy.
it was so funny. I was I
No,
watched
but
one of those
before you go to that, sorry to interrupt, but it was funny because at first the phone call wasn't really going in my favor. It wasn't going in my favor. I was missing some important documents.
You showed up like a
application.
poker player. You had over-ear headphones and a hat on at 6 a.m. like a psychopath.
Yeah, because my hair was an absolute nightmare. I had to throw the hat on.
Andrew had pocket aces at 6 in the morning. I had no clue what was going on.
No, but it was funny because it wasn't going my direction, and then Daniel out of nowhere just starts adjusting and pulls the Star of David chain out.
Now, let me tell you.
And let me tell you, I've never been more happy that Daniel's Jewish.
If you think that that's not going to be play
you just hear like
one.
he pulls out the chain and it's just like the Prince of Egypt, like just like sitting there and just being like, so Yoda, part of the tribe.
No, you watched Avatar growing up, right?
Yeah.
Daniel basically pulled out the equation, the same type of movement as like whenever Uncle Ira would bring out like the White Lotus tile. He brought out the White Lotus tile of Judaism, bro.
Well, it literally is kind of like I've seen it in comedy before, where people are like, "Oh, you do stand up," and you pull it out almost like a cop badge. You're like, "As a matter of fact, I do."
And my body cam's off.
License and registration.
Yeah.
Run me that shit.
My body camera's on for insurance purposes.
For insurance
My
purposes.
license and 23andMe, please.
All right, let's do. I think we have one change Patreon name, and let's hop up on out of here. Hey, by the way, we got a bunch of fun shit coming up.
We
got
have
a nice,
stickers.
We got stickers coming out. I'm headlining the House of Comedy. Andrew's featuring July 3rd. Come out, dude. It's gonna be our last show in Arizona. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun time. I'm doing 40, 45, something like that. Densmore's gonna host. Tracy Dome's coming to do.
What's her
7 to 10.
name?
Huh?
Tracy Dumb.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Tracy Dome's coming. Wait,
You said you're doing a 40 or a 45, so I assumed.
Oh, yeah, whatever random sloot comes down from the Blue Martini, she'll hang out.
Hopefully she brings her friend.
Hopefully they bring friends for Andrew to squander their time. Do we have any change patrons?
No.
All right, well, hey.
I think the only one that might be different, I don't remember, but it was Carl, I want my own child soldier army Goldthorpe.
So nice. We said it twice. Tell a friend about the cast. See you
There's no amount of child soldiers that can fix lupus.
Believe me, they would have sacrificed them all by now if they could. Anyway, tell a friend about the cast. See you later.